Hello everybody, as you probably know, it's me, TheRedMageKro, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio, where, yeah, this place is not really good to grind, from the looks of it. So, let's go ahead, turn back to town,
right?
Let's go, and jazz it up, right? It's just that, like, all the worms are kind of, like, very slow to kill, but kind of annoying. And not only that, but we weren't really getting a lot out of it either. Back to the Marie Tavern.
Now then.
The Balmo is no more, thanks to us. All that's left now is to report to the recruitment center. It would be a first-rate source of protein if not for its aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased that we put an end to it. And we, please, fight just one monster she won't try to eat.
Well...
Alright, let's give our report when we have the time.
The deadline is...
Yep.
Now then.
There we go.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
And
draws nearer.
we continue onwards. Like we always do.
All right then.
Oh, I hear a voice. I think I'm just a bother to Miss Fabby. Oh, interesting.
Why?
It's interesting that we can go and
Thank you.
talk with her again. But
Take
we're
a
gonna go
look.
talk to this. Oi! That's the Alpha Rockworm Eye, isn't it? So the Alpha Rockworm Balmo of Man-Eater's Rhino is no more. You've done well for someone so young. Not a lot of folks are capable of taking on something that down. Thank you. The miners can get back to work. Here's your reward. Yeah.
We did it.
You get 20,000. Which, so long as we equip, like, merchant, that's kind of chump change.
All right.
Get a little bit more courage. And dude, our
Well
popularity rank is doing pretty darn good. No more bounties, unfortunately. That's a good thing in and of itself. So now it's just kind of a matter of, what do we choose to do? There's not a lot to do at the... Look like Barton the guard has something he wants to discuss with you. Anything else you want to check? Really? Let's go try to see Bard on that. How was that? That was a weird looking thing. He's probably all the way at the tippity top like normal.
Lovely.
I know that I want to increase some bonds with, like, at the very least, with, good old Strawl. He would definitely be a good one.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Bardon, is he here? Where is this man? Oi! Baldin! Bardon! Hello. I want you to have this. Token of my gratitude. Oh! Thank you. We can get stuff from talking to people. The cat and the kidnapping are done, you said? Yeah, hell of a nightmare. Real terrible dream. Definitely. Oh, that's still nothing being done with
Well,
it.
I guess that's the end of it.
I guess it's just a matter of finding where Bardon is. Which he could be in a good variety of places. I just don't know where he could be. Why did it zoom in like it did?
You will?
I didn't like that.
Oh, what a pity.
Oi!
Is Bardon? Don't need to go to the castle. I'd rather stay far away from it. Fair enough.
Oi!
Oi! Oi!
Leave it out, mate.
Oi! Oi! Well, I can't seem to find this guy. I don't even know if he's like here.
Well met, eh?
He
Amazing.
was, I would assume
Yeah,
that
thanks.
he would have like a little kind of like
Very
exclamation
good,
mark.
very
Or...
good.
Hello. Where am I? Oh, that led me here. Okay,
All right then. Where to? Where to?
Put me back there, please. I didn't know that's where
Yeah, thanks.
that took me. Okay.
How did this happen?
Yeah, I don't see Bardon anywhere, and I don't think it'll allow me to go here. Yeah. Unless he's at the inn somewhere. He could very well be in the inn.
I'm just incredulous.
No Bardon here. There is this lady. We can test the bread.
Eh?
Evelyn bread.
Cheers.
That this is the
Eh?
dish you've chosen. No more than plain white bread. However, the distinct aroma. Ah, the gentle fragrance of fresh milk. You've used the mellow milk that Maritra prided itself on.
What are you playing at?
This soothing softness feels like it'll envelop everything. This is exactly the dish I was looking for.
Sure, but
So, I take it we passed? Indeed. The people of this town needed a dish like this. I'm sure it'll give them the spark to move forward
I
again.
appreciate it.
Even I cannot hide my admiration. As promised, your reward. Yay!
Mission accomplished.
We done it! No, not the lip goldfish! Dude, our popularity rank. I wanted to bring smiles to the faces of the townspeople here, and yet I could think of no way to accomplish it. You, however, have provided a most brilliant answer. One that proves you genuinely care for this town and its people from the bottom of your heart. As such, I would be delighted to offer my support in your future
Lovely,
endeavors.
that.
Chefs and kings alike must seek out new knowledge and new challenges to bring the people joy. Indeed, that is how I know you would make a fine ruler. Oh. Too kind. The lesson I learned from my years at the royal palace. Once upon a time, the previous king, too, strove to make the country a better place. But at a certain point, the king lost the will to carry on. I hope you will not end up the same way. And now, I fear I must take my leave. Places to be? Well, I'm going to cook for people of Maritra. Their wounds of the heart has not yet healed after all. And having tasted that dish you provided, I found my zeal for cooking renewed. I have to learn before I perfect my craft.
Cheers.
If by chance you were to become king, I would not be opposed to working in the royal palace once again. And now, farewell.
Yeah.
Well now, we've got a world-class cook on our side. Better give this all we got. Right? Pardon, you in here? Oi! Look at those chamomile! Those them there, those be chamomile! Okay, well, now that we're a little bit farther in, I say it would be a good time to...
Why?
Ooh, yeah, you know what?
Oh,
Let's
shoot.
go ahead and talk to Straw, and I think that after Straw, we'll go to the catacombs and try to claim that guy's item. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? So, I'm in a bit of a bind. This regards Lord Hydron, that landowner in Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumor says he's clever, not in the good way. I'm at a loss to how to approach him. I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout Sanctinist. So we should head to the Grand Cathedral in the royal capital. Lovely. Going back. Hydron. Why does that name sound familiar? Have we seen him prior? I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. He's one of the people with feathers. Oh. I'm not mistaken. You're the young Lord Strahl, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. But how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard of the least rumor of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you have come to reflect and pray.
No.
No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means.
Yes.
Yes! So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
What?
What about everyone from back home?
obviously.
Don't worry. I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, I don't know your compatriot from somewhere. You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Before I go, would have you know that those refugees are my people. No matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come off rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Ooh. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truth of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help him. So, okay, if I go like, you have terrible phrasing, like, I feel like that's kind of rude to a degree. I feel like this is rude, but to a degree, I think it's less rude than telling him he has terrible phrasing. I mean, it is terrible phrasing. I absolutely hate the way that he said it. I really want to stick up for my boy. I feel like you have terrible phrasing. But I also need to help him out. And this is where I'm kind of stuck on this decision. So be like, okay, you understand that he's, you know, under these harsh circumstances, but he's also somebody who's like, oh, you have to kind of work for what you do. So saying that you won't help him, he's not going to do charity work. So I think you have terrible phrasing might be the best way here.
Hang on.
You should choose your words more carefully.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. And see, and that's why I stick up for my boy. Because it was the right thing to do.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. There was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide. Dang.
No.
Please don't apologize. But you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Haliatus must rise again from the ruin that a human wrought, restored to its former glory, or I should hope, to greater heights still. I heard you've been living off of the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord's parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption. But did you say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. Inheritance? So you were unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt. Though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. If there are any clues left, I'm sure they will all point to Halia. Well then let's go investigate.
Well then.
Sounds like an investigation's in order.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so.
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own. Alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, we do this together.
No.
Exactly. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. Would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? Not sure I could take another step without you by my side. Yeah. I can sense Strahl's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. Oh, the voice! It's back! The proud noble Strahl, keeper of and inheritor of the warrior's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Woo!
Of course I'd like you to
We
come.
now got the Sword Master, but no one's at level 20! Hey, why does he look sick? I do hope you find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. You would be so proud of how wise beyond your years that you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share mention of my father. But whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Yay! Strahl and I return to the others. Now the only thing here is just, what do we do at night? Enter the Maritra Tavern. Hear a voice. How's that request of mine coming along, Oh yeah! Nurius! I forgot about him. It seems like he does... He's a late at night type of guy. So this will actually be pretty darn good.
Why?
But also, where is frickin'... I want to call him Barnabas. He's not Barnabas.
Well met.
That's, I think that's like that's from Born of Red. I've been trying to get that back to where I was. And yeah, it's taken me a little bit longer than I would definitely prefer to get to, like, you know, I think it was like 6 hours into like the game. And I'm still kind of like fighting through like, man, that had to happen type of situation. But I am still working on it regardless of that fact. And I plan to get it to a point to like, you know, be happy playing it once again. So long as like nothing else happens, I will be fine. But I so solemnly swear, if something happens
Lovely.
once more in that game, I will call it off for good. I just find it so weird that a game like that apparently has a frick ton of like glitches and the like, and yet
Stop that at once.
All
and
right.
yet like nothing had been done about it prior. Let me see. Follower. So like the glitch that I ran into apparently was found out relatively early on. What the hell? I didn't like that. Was found like really early in the game's development, and yet it's still there. That's a good night. Yes, no, I'm not trying to nurse. Why? What's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going? In regard to the lost relics, I mean.
That's
Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic.
Oh,
You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look. Would you? Yeah, go ahead. I had to nurse the junk we picked up during our travels. Oh, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it.
no way.
Wait, there's something inside? Just a little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up.
ta-da!
Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers.
Ah,
Aha!
Eureka!
Eureka! My greatest invention yet! A work of genius made manifest! Thank you, Crow, my boy!
Thank you.
Ooh.
Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was all an elaborate prank. Old geezer really was onto something. Did he really mislead you?
What?
Did he really mislead you on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. As he said, it was a genuine article, but so is my gullibility.
Goodness.
I'll never forget. The night of my birthday, he brought me a book. Called it his gift. A downright horrifying tome. Titled Lamentation of the Underworld, or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it out loud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. No! That's horrible! That darn old goat. His fault that bright-eyed young nurse grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here. I'll bet my feathers that made it interlock with a partner piece. If we collect all of them, it'll form something? Likely so, old girl. That's what Make the Codger said, anyway. Though I haven't an idea on what it makes. And if he was right, it supported an ancient civilization. one piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that. Can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the rest of the product, eh? Oh, please, help me find the rest. It'll awaken his ghost. Wait. Okay. I know I want to do this. I want to see this. Oh, I gotta.
About that.
If we collect them all, the old man's ghost will rise. Warble! No! If the old man ghost shows up, then I'd put him to rest by showing him the completed collection.
Whoa.
I admit, it just looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey,
What were you like as a child? Oh, he was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. One day, the old codger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud, alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils on the cliffside with the grapher. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. And one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, whatever this one had eluded me.
However,
Although, I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint, got a bit invested, and suddenly I was an engineer. It was fate. And it must have been fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I was today. To chase the unknown, to escape to neither the... What the hell is that? Oh my god! It's coming for me! Yeah! It just went over my head. The hell? Oh, okay. Did you see that, my boy? Not at all. Gallica? Yeah, I'm lost on all of this. Oh no. That's not good. That's just the course my mind tends to chart, I guess.
thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was a result of letting the heart do as it pleases. Feel Nurse's overflowing love for relics as well as his hearty faith in me. Woo! Rank 2, hell
We're
yeah!
in this journey together.
Ooh, at the start of battle on Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Hell yeah! I like that.
Speaking of,
Ah, yes. About the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would.
right then.
I'll be sure all shipshape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Yay! Ooh, that one's kinda hardy.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Say,
Yep, the mausoleum, so we should definitely go do that. I know that we have enough time if we do Hulkenberg stuff, but
Alright then.
the sooner I get it done, pretty much the better, because I will
Alright then.
forget about
Me
it
too.
if I don't do it.
let's go.
I should go to the church and try to purify a couple of things, I think. because I do think that we have some things to purify. The steel slab would definitely be good for a warrior. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything, but it goes up by like 200, which would be really good and definitely would be good on our boy there. An amethyst mace, increased damage against mimic type monsters. That would be actually kind of good. Or we could do Grandmaster Staff, which increases the strength of all magic. Honestly, I think that's a hell of a lot better than dealing more damage to mimics. I can still get it. F it. You know what? Give it to me. Okay. And so, now that we have that, pretty sure that there isn't really anything more that I would really need. Let's go to the catacombs. Gotta get that done. Oh, hi. Nervous soldier. Those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather motor skulls from skeletons now? Oh, skeletons?
The goal.
Oi! You make a habit on eavesdropping on people's private monologues? Well, not like there's gonna change my fate either way.
Hey.
We were talking about the skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? There's no way that a fairy and elder could ever sympathize with the plight of a man like me. Elder with the fairy. Hold on! Don't tell me you're the ones who put down that mess at the Grand Cathedral. I must admit, it's hard to believe that an elder could be that skilled. If the rumors about you are even a little bit true, you might just be able to do something for me. Need someone to bring me some motor skulls from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. Sounds interesting. You'll really do it? You're a lifesaver. The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever set foot in there myself. All I need you to do is to bring me 8 motor skulls. I understand the nature of the request is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. At this rate, I'll get the death sentence for sure. Huh? I can't explain it now. I'll give you all the shirted details when you bring me those skulls. What? A death sentence?
Please help.
I need the goods by July 30th. Your success determines my fate. So be sure to help me before then.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright. Go ahead and help this poor guy. That said, I guess we can't let that guy get executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it. Also, I want to say that, like, his thing showed up as an exclamation mark on the map, which means that if there are any exclamation marks, if there is anybody who needs anything, and it's on the map, we'll see it. I think that we should probably check, maybe the recruitment center. See if anyone here needs some help before we...
Alright
So
then.
show me a map of everything in sight. No? Okay. I don't see anyone who needs any help. But you can never be too certain.
Hello there.
Yep, okay. Okay, nothing here. We'll go ahead and go to the catacombs. F it.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Speaking of,
You took on a request, as I recall. Might it not be best to resolve it quickly?
Should we go in?
Answer, yes.
Well then.
Right, let's head inside. And either way, right?
Oh,
The magla is thick as always. We're back here. We should hurry and take care of that request we
do
got.
it.
Jeremy still doesn't have enough manpower, so let's lend a hand. Definitely. Oddly enough, there's a lot of stuff that... Oh, these are unlocked now.
stay present and focused.
Okay.
Hey, you found
Oh,
something.
wow. Okay, so now these areas are unlocked. Get away, you blasted corpse. Oh, wait, your people. Don't scare me like that. That elder who found in the Grand Cathedral, correct? I was nearby while you were fighting the skeletons. That man was controlling. The lot you sure uses amazing coat. What kind of magic was that? Let's not worry about that. What are you doing down here anyways? Part of the Survey Corps. We got reports that there were monsters crawling around here. We got dispatched, but whole darn squad fell apart when a dead body started showing up, writhing like something out of a nightmare. Our captain booked it straight out, leaving the rest of us behind. You aren't much when they're alone, but if they swarm you, it's pretty dangerous. Beware. We'll stay a while longer to catch our breath, but without our captain, there's no way in hell we'll finish the work. See you out there.
That should
Poor
come in
guy.
handy. Pocket it.
There's like a frick ton of monsters there. What the hell? Dude, I wanna beat them. Now, the main thing here is that I could definitely try to level up cleric, but the main thing that I'm thinking, it's not really gonna matter, right?
Impressive as ever.
And what I mean by that is that we'll make a lot of money in here
Is that the end?
because the enemies here are all going to be. What the
Exemplary.
hell was that? Oh God! I don't remember seeing him there. What the hell?
Push through. On your guard.
So, yeah, no, we'll just like, we'll get a lot of like, well, actually thinking about it,
What now?
well, yeah, my merchant's almost at 20, so either way, it'll be fine.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Did we get them? I think.
Come on.
We found it. Nice. That will find a use for that.
Oh, so yeah, as of right now, this is kind of like, this is actually a fairly decent money farm area. Thinking about it, right? Oh, so
Come on. All right. How's
they
that?
came out of the coffin.
On your guard.
Great job.
I see. That's
The
interesting.
swords.
Well,
They're onto us.
You can do it.
and then let's go ahead and just kind of like, ooh, that's a cool looking one. Look at that. Gold attacks are like cut in half.
Commendable bearing.
Warrior. Hack and slash. They die hard.
I'll stay my blade.
Oh, I forgot she's actually a mage. I should have actually used Blizzard or whatever.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
Either way,
Not bad.
getting a bunch of mag
Get
from
used to
that.
this.
Ooh, critical strike. Low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical slash damage.
Be
Nice.
careful. There's more of them. You hit him right in the weak spot.
And look, we're getting
Good
like
job.
a frick ton of money, so like, you might as well, right? Ooh,
All right.
Not bad.
broken igniter. They're selling it. Oh, something's happening. Ooh, Skelly Bros.
Yeah.
We probably, yeah, they say, Gallica says that we have everything that we're pretty much looking for. But, you know what? I don't care. There's so much to explore here, so much treasure.
Come on.
You found something.
I wouldn't mind staying down here for a little while longer. And we chipped key upper half.
This
This sort of looks like a key, but just part of one. It's not usable as is.
But
Considering someone went through the effort to store it in a treasure chest, it's probably a counterpart somewhere. Let's go look for it. Yeah. Probably on the opposite end. At least that's the way that it looks like at the very least. I unlocked it. So it would be like on this end. Yeah, I haven't been to this area like at all. Oh look, it's a Magla Hollow. Lovely.
Got it.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and resume this one. The best part about this is that we don't need to use any magic. There's shadow coming out of...
Let's
There
stash
a
that somewhere
boss here? I don't like that noise. There's a bloody boss here. What the hell?
What now?
I like that you can still kind of like go cleric. I mean healer instead of cleric. That's actually kind of interesting to a degree. Hey Plateau, I need you to record my journey as I deal with whatever is on the opposite side of this door.
Yep.
Something seems as though it's
I don't
locked.
like
I
this.
sense a powerful presence beyond here. Magla looks really dense. They're saying there's something inside. Now that we know that, we can't just leave it be. We need the key to open it first. It should be somewhere within the mausoleum here. Let's search for it. I see. So,
What now?
as of right now, we don't exactly have it. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to being merchant for a little while. Because honestly, if we're not going to be gaining a lot of EXP, I'd rather get more, you know, money.
All right. We found something. Let's take it with us.
Oh, like, yeah, that's definitely not a way to go. Okay. How many ways to go? We've gone the way that I'm looking at, so we gotta go this way now, I guess.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Been spotted. On your guard.
Spotted.
And we're also getting like a bunch of items as well, which
that
is
the
very
end then?
nice.
We've cleared the way.
This is bad. They're on to us.
Ooh, okay. What's going on?
I can feel greater power within.
That I felt. That was quite a bit of lag.
Come on.
Such skill.
Let's push through.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
I want to go through this treasure chest. I hit my head. No, Stroll! You're not allowed to hit your head. Mega Flame. That's nice. I know I saw another Magla Hollow that way, but I feel like there has to be like something more over here. This looks like it's going to be a mimic.
We found something.
Yeah.
Not a mimic. It's kind of weird that it's out there and there was like, I mean, I guess that like that dark cloud mist that we see there isn't exactly
We've been
isn't exactly static. Kind of random where it appears, but still.
How about a break?
That's
Kind of interesting nonetheless.
Come on.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Did it.
How's that?
Hey, you found something.
that might be of use later.
I do like being even like 1 or 2 hits, like doesn't really matter.
Right, we did it.
Being able to kill everything in 1 hit and make a frick ton of money is stupidly good.
What now?
Look, 97. That's not bad.
Push through. Come on. All right. How's that?
Impressive as ever.
Hey, you gained a level.
Nice. Like, look, now we're at
Now.
1001.
That's a
That's a lot of freaking money for like what it's worth.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Oh, this must be the other part of the key. Yep.
Mayhap.
This too looks like a key. The shape reminds me of... Oh, I think I know what to do. Let me borrow that for a second. I'm gonna try putting the two pieces together. Yeah, we got the inner sanctum key.
Right.
Done and done. We just have to put the two together. Should be able to use this now.
However,
So it should be able to be used on that door, but I'm gonna go the other way in order to get whatever treasures are kind of like being hidden over there. After all, in order to get treasures, you have to go the wrong way.
Get ready, everyone.
Look at that. Treasure.
Let's take it and move on.
Hero's Leaf of Light. That's a lot of stuff to be using on someone. I say that we'd pretty much look just about everywhere. So, let's go ahead and try to fight this boss. Very intrigued, honestly. I'm wondering just how strong of a boss it's gonna be, seeing as how it's after the mausoleum. Let me just go ahead and go back to being cleric. And let's see what this is going to be. Use the inner sanctum key.
Like this.
Nagla seems really dense up ahead. Something might be there. Are you ready? Let's open the door. Right. Let's go. Wonder if it's maybe the spirit? Oh, that looks like a spirit. What the? Is that a ghost? I guess we're in a crypt after all. There's even melancholia crystals here too.
Wait.
Calm yourself. And remember that death is a passage through which none return. 'Tis more likely a monster, which has undergone melancholicization.
I see.
But this was the dark presence that Gallica sensed. Perhaps we have the crystal to thank for the strange change afoot in the crypt as well. Let us avail ourselves of this opportunity to shatter them completely.
However,
Looks like it's not going to be that simple.
Get ready.
Here we go. Ready yourselves. Let's get it. This looks like this seems to be the guy originally from, not originally, but in the mimic area, if I recall. Yeah, if I recall, a lot of these guys don't really
3 remaining.
do very
Blade in hand.
good.
By this power. Flare.
I kind of want to get rid of the big guy,
Too
honestly.
much, perhaps? I'll use what I must. Formidable indeed.
Oh! Ow!
The petty curse.
Is that all?
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell!
Oh, so easily.
Someone heal her.
No holding back. 2 remaining.
Good one,
Strong power of
Anyone
heroes.
get on healing duty.
Let's go ahead and heal everyone.
helpful as ever.
That was rough.
Thanks.
Hulkenberg's
The power.
ahead.
I won't hold
You
back.
better hold back for attack until it's gone.
But look,
The curse
that's
face me.
crazy. Okay,
I show no mercy.
absolutely
Evil.
cannot.
Anyone, or it'll hurt.
Let's wrap this up. Not bad, if I say so myself.
Strive for.
And we'll do another
I owe
heal
you.
because
Quite
people
a
are still
move.
low.
It's okay.
And then we'll absolutely destroy him. There we go. Beautiful. Wow. Weeping Blood Staff.
Double do.
That sounds like it's going to be amazing.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
There we go. Oh, there's another door behind. Means we can go even farther. Black jewel necklace. Managed to take it out, huh? Wait, what's that? Oh, could that be the trinket that the noble lost? He said it was a memento of his wife. Let's take it
I'm
to
heading
him.
back.
Well, I guess that's about wraps up our reasons for being here. Yep, so I guess now we just leave? I want to see this door. Hopefully the disturbance in the mausoleum settles down a bit. I want to explore more! After all, there's always more treasure. I like me some treasure. Zapper pendant prevents burns. Lovely. Da 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 da. I am going up these stairs. Where I go, I will not know at all. Unlocked it. Oh,
Hey, you
a
found
rust
something.
accessory. Lovely. I think, yeah, this is where we went. So seeing as how we basically went and... I missed a treasure chest. How did I manage? I'm typically very good about that. Ah, I must have just like missed this room entirely.
Nice.
Not bad.
Monk's clogs. Can be purified. Cool. Okay, but I'm pretty sure I got everything else. Yep. Seems like I did. So let's go ahead and get on out. We did good here tonight, and today, and every other day. Hey, buddy. There you go. Whoa, hold on a minute, mate. Are those the mortar skulls? Don't tell me. Did you bring those for here? I brought them for you.
Excellent.
I'm not dreaming, am I? I really don't have to die? Oh, I'm so relieved.
I see now.
You gonna tell us why you need those mortar skulls now? Well, you see, there's a weird fad amongst the nobles right now, where they think placing skulls in their homes will ward off disaster. Normal ones are no good, apparently. It has to be ones of the specifically marked ones from the mausoleum, where they supposedly have no effect. Completely daft, right? Noble with more money than common sense demanded that I bring him the skulls, that it'd be sent to the gallows if I didn't.
No kidding.
Seriously? That's ridiculous. I can't believe they made such an outrageous threat over such silly superstition. Yeah, I thought the nobles were supposed to be a little more, you know, noble? Or at the very least, smarter than that. Lately, they've all been panicked. I think the whole Grand Cathedral fiasco reminded them that it doesn't matter how much coin or influence they got. They can still die just like the rest of us. With leaders like this, I doubt anyone around here is gonna settle down and go back to normal anytime soon. Anyway, thanks to you, I've managed to escape with my life. Here's the reward as I promised.
Mission accomplished.
Yay! Got the Brigadine! Probably something worse than our armor. Thanks, young Elda. You really put your life on the line for a complete stranger like me. Sorry, I ever doubted you. No problem, dude.
What do you think?
Yep, let's go ahead, call it a day, and head back. This is important. Unfortunately, we won't be able to return the guy's necklace right away. I wonder what would happen if we just kept the necklace for an indefinite amount of time.
Speaking of,
You recovered a necklace in the mausoleum, correct? It belongs to a nobleman. You should return it with haste. That entire mess had affected a great many people. It's all such a shame. All the more reason to fulfill our goals, so that further tragedies may be averted. He's probably really eager to get it back. Let's deliver it to him before we forget. Exactly.
Deadline is.
Yep, and then they're going to be
No.
talking about... Yeah.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Alright, so
That
let's...
reminds me.
Oh, where is
Oh,
he?
right.
You keep saying that, like, Bardon has, like, a request, but I haven't seen Bardon at all.
All right then.
And looking for anywhere that, like, you know, could have an exclamation mark. There are pretty much none. So, as much as he wants to talk to us, I don't freaking care.
Let's go.
He'll probably talk to us before we leave. Speed up a bit. Hey, buddy.
What?
That black jewel necklace. Don't tell me. Found a proper warrior to help you retrieve it? I did it myself. Of all the people, it had to be a worthless elder.
What?
I've seen your face before. You're the youth who helped to restore order during the attack on the Grand Cathedral. I apologize for my earlier behavior. Things I said. Can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Allow me to reminisce for a moment. My wife was a researcher in the king's employ. She has such wit. We talked for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace is the object which she treasured most.
Really?
Wow, I never would have guessed. Glad we were able to bring it back to you.
Thank you very much
You
indeed.
have my deepest, most heartfelt thanks. Here, the reward I promised. Accept it as a gift from the both of us. Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds. This is the best I can do. Forgive me. Aw. You're quite alright, dude. A haunted heirloom. And we increased our courage!
All right.
Ooh, we're almost at courage level 3. Courageous young elder. I shan't forget your kindness for as long as I live.
And I'm off.
Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I should return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell.
Now what am I to do?
Alright,
That
so...
reminds me.
Where do I find Bardon?
All right then.
It's absolutely asinine
Let's go.
that you're like, oh, Bardon this, Bardon that. How about you Bardon these nuts? Didn't really make sense, but you know, I'm stating it nonetheless. Okay,
What
so,
now?
let me think. Momose Momoso Momokusa, right? So if I go and I do Hulkenberg, that gets it to rank 4. Rank 4, as far as I'm aware, doesn't really do too much. I don't think. And so I'm kind of just stuck, I feel. I mean, we could definitely do both. We still have, like, you know, 2 days and we can do both. So it's not really going to be, you know, too much of a hassle. So it's just a matter of, you know what, Fabi? Do you have a moment? Something I wanted to ask you about Maria. Please go ahead.
Sorry.
Sorry, I know you must be busy. Don't worry about it, Fabi.
You...
I'll come out and ask. You say something to Maria?
That's kind of...
Since your last visit, been acting rather odd. You insist on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. She's a good kid.
Well,
I think she's just trying to be good. But while I do appreciate the help, a hint of desperation to it all, she's frightened of something. I will end you! Why, you little wretch! Look what you've done!
Wait.
Why are you raising your voice at a child? This darn brat spilled me drink down me leg. That's your idea of service, Fabi?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well...
Keep your britches on. What as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning, and I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs? Yeah. This is where it's gonna get a little bit complicated.
I'm sorry.
Because I don't really know as much of a person that I have quite a bit of insight. Kids and situations like this, I don't have the best insight on. Like, she's like, I'm sorry, and, you know, saying you don't have to apologize probably is not what you should be saying in this moment. But, like, asking if she's okay is probably not also the best. It's just kind of like, which one do I pick? Because saying that you're sorry, you know, you don't have to say sorry type deal. She's saying sorry because she's creating trouble. And if I say, are you okay? I don't know how she'll take it, but I'm going to go with the are you okay option.
Everything okay?
It's fine. You feeling alright?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
By the way.
Miss Fabby was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I wanted to show Miss Fabby that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabby will get rid of me? She should not want me here anymore. Why would you... So, like, it seems like, you know, stating the obvious to her isn't necessarily the best course of action. So let's go ahead and have her explain herself. Why would you think that?
What?
What do you mean by that? Papa didn't want me either, so he left me. Oh.
Maria.
Maria, may I come in?
It's alright.
Oh, come now, wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's fine now.
Oh,
Miss Family!
I'm sorry.
I promise I'll be a good girl from now on, really. It won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you? I'm not crying, you're crying.
Maria.
Oh, my Maria. Is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl. Because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood. God rest her soul. But nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure. My family, and I consider you a daughter. Miss Family, yeah!
Okay.
Now you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly, deeply cared about you. He worked to protect everyone, above all else. I don't think that was the right one, thinking about that. That he did. And even if we can't see him anymore, I know without a doubt that he's watching over all of us. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too, by giving him the strength he needed to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way as he did, Maria. You're with me. I can weather any storm.
That's why.
This place is your home and will always be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's alright.
You can come to me with anything. Things that make you happy or sad. Or if you just want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mister.
Oh my god! Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family. Of course. I can sense the deep trust that Maria has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy that she now feels. Jesus! Take the wheel!
Okay, I can really stay.
Ooh, increases post-battle EXP, and time will not elapse while cooking in the runner. Yes! I can make so much food! I can now cook in the... Yes! And we get more EXP. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time and see how she's doing for me? Of course. Oh, right. Not that scary customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job. He got into a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before he went home. He was sorry for yelling at you like that. But he wanted to apologize to you himself, Maria.
I see.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud, or else no one will know. That means that there's more that I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. And before bed, how about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you for everything today. See you later. I say goodbye to Maria and family and return to the group. Ah!
Well then.
I freaking hate it here.
Pleasure to see you.
Get that
Oh,
bar
dear
done.
me.
That person bent over backward, blah blah blah. I just put Barden's family. First I've heard of it. I wonder what happened to them. Oh no. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I know that not a lot of things are kind of getting done to a degree. At least, like, not in the last episode. But we only have one other day, and then we can continue the story. And that's gonna primarily be spent, you know, with our good girl Hulkenberg here. So I'll definitely be looking forward to that. And I'm definitely looking forward to, like, getting Stroll's, you know, warrior up into, like, Swordmaster. Look at that! He's become freaking Zoro and Guts! Jesus! Ooh, slash dodge. That would actually be good for, I think, Hulkenberg. I think Hulkenberg's Magic Knight is weak to slash. Where are you, Hulkenberg? No, it resists slash. It's weak to lightning. There's somebody who's weak to slash, though. I'm fairly certain. Oh, that's Knight. Weak to pummel. Who is weak to slash? Oh, Gunner is weak to slash. So, if we give Stroll's Gunner that slash dodge, then it'll help dodge a little bit more. But then you got Rising Slash, which deals slash damage to all enemies. Deals heavy slash damage. And Martial Lore increases basic attack power by 50%. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that that's, like, pretty darn good to a degree. But, like, I mean, it might be good for when, like, we just, like, are low on MP, I guess. But overall, it's not, like, something that... it also it possesses skill to increase basic attack damage to help rely less on MP. I mean, that might be something that we get on just about everyone, except for main character, because main character just so happens to, you know, be mage-orientated. We could use a couple of items right now, I think. like speed, definitely giving it that to him. Magic, him. MP, him. HP, who has the least amount of HP? That's technically Straw. But I think that kind of like changes with just about everyone's. Well, Heisme is freaking like, yeah, but we'll wait on that. But increases luck, Crow. And then, yeah, you know what? I do kind of want to like up Warrior as fast as I possibly can. At least for Strawl. Because everyone kind of like has... Everyone, you know, except for Heisme, you know, has their evolved class that they've basically used, you know? So I would like Strawl to actually, like, have something. And it is his, so it makes sense for, like, you know, Swordmaster to holy cow, why is it, like... Oh, wait. Don't they normally go a little bit more than that? Yeah. No, that's actually, that's chump change. Let's go ahead and study that.
Right.
I'm counting on it.
I was like, oh wow, that's something. Wait a minute.
Of course.
That's funny. Alright. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior. Incredible! This is the power of the Swordmaster soul. I'll show you swordplay like you've never seen. The blood that flows through my body. I will fight my battles as a noble. Alright.
Right. I could get used to this.
Although it doesn't really seem like too much changes. Because this will eventually level up, it'll be a lot better. And then go ahead and... Where is gold attack? Always have gold attack. Like, it's so baby, and then like all of a sudden, edgelord! I love it. So, dude, Hulkenberg with like a katana, that kind of goes hard, but like also, it's like her with I think Hulkenberg like probably looks the best with just about any weapon, really. I mean, not a big fan of like the crossbow type deal, but you know. And then Thief. We'll need him to get to level 20 and get to rank 3, and that'll take some time. But we're getting there, and if anything, we could definitely get Stroll's Swordmaster. You know, because like now we have access to Slash Boost, which that's 20,000 of it, which we technically have enough, but like not necessarily what I'm looking for. And I'm really kind of looking for more Heisme because of Thief, and I plan to kind of keep him Thief. In which I also noticed a little while ago that we probably didn't steal from the freaking baby boss. We didn't steal from the boss this time! I hate it here. So for those of you who don't know, anytime there's a boss, you steal from them because they always have good items. Like, that's the #1 thing you always do 110% of the time without fail. You never not try to steal from a boss. I'm just not used to it in this game. And I don't normally have a lot of thieves to begin with, so... It's understandable, but altogether, it's... I need to get into the habit of just, like, stealing from people, because Look at his eye. It's as big as everyone's head. Either way, I digress. You know what? Thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next part of the adventure. Wee woo, 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 woo.